Every week I promise myself I'm gonna be more put together in these videos, and every week I am mistaken. This hair is getting uglier by the day. I mean, I like it long and I like it really short, but the phase in between where it grows back, I was not prepared for it. Today, we again are going to be looking at my watch history for the past week and just giving rapid fire opinion about it. I did this several times before, not several, maybe one or two times or three before, and it was fun. I just need to yap sometimes, and you're here and I'm here. Let's get into it. First of all, I just watched this a while ago, the Cat's Eye thing. One of the members is leaving, and I don't know enough about the group to have a fully formed opinion on the dynamics within the group. Don't get me wrong, I do like Cat's Eye, but I was late to the train and I was just starting to like them. And I don't know what it is about me liking things, but I've been noticing a pattern that whenever I start to earnestly like something or like be a fan of something, they get the worst luck ever. And I was just starting to listen to their stuff and watching their videos. They do post some content on YouTube, and I was just starting to get into that. And one of their members is leaving and or going on a hiatus, I should say. But the thing that I immediately thought of as soon as I saw the news is this is One Direction all over again. I will never love and be a fan of anything as much as I did One Direction. I was like a hardcore Directioner, and when Zayn left the group, I was so heartbroken, and I'm still a little bit heartbroken to this day. As soon as I saw this stuff about Cat's Eye, it's so sad, and I hope she's okay. I genuinely hope that it's not a permanent thing. Again, I don't know enough about what's going on within the group or the stuff with their management to have a fully formed opinion, but I just hope that she's okay and that everyone's giving her the support that she needs, and I hope that she can come back soon. Another thing that I just watched is a Sloan video about Alabama Barker. It's kind of sad, isn't it? I mean, Alabama Barker is pretty famous and rich, and I'm not really in a position to pity anybody who I don't know if she is looking for sympathy or anything, but yeah, it struck me as it's a bit sad because she's a young girl and everyone wants to make friends, and of course she naturally used the resources at her disposal to get these girlies to like her. Wanting a friend is I think, one of the basest wants in life, and it seems to me very sad that she can't even get that, and she tried so hard and planned this whole thing, and to me it's giving like no one in my birthday party liked me sort of a vibe. You know those scenes in movies where kids invite other kids to their birthday parties and no one shows up? That's the vibe that it came off to me. I mean, they did show up, but they might as well not have because they left her, and it's sad. I'm pretty sure this girl is younger than me, and it's sad for a young girl to be experiencing that, regardless of like if she's rich or whatever, or who her parents are. The whole top model thing, I watched the entire documentary plus the additional like 20, 30, I can't recall, but it was 20-minute, I think, interview of D'Emmanuel on ET. And yeah, it's so, for lack of a better term, gnarly, the whole thing. I was very young when I first encountered Top Model, and I can't even remember which cycle it was, but it was not the first cycle. And I didn't really closely subscribe to it, but it never occurred to me that it was more reality show than modeling show. I thought it was just a modeling competition, like with American Idol and whatnot, where you look for a singer, and like X Factor or something, where you look for a singer and you compete, and the winner gets a contract, a record label or something. And I thought it was the same thing. I didn't watch all the seasons. I think I maybe watched a cycle or two of this program, and even then I thought it was pretty intense. But at that time, I wasn't really aware of the in-depth workings of the modeling world or the fashion world. So as a viewer, I was just kind of like, maybe that is what happens. Maybe they do like swing from a crane while doing photo shoots. Of course, I know now that it's not really an accurate depiction of what happens in the actual modeling industry. I think it caused more hurt to each individual contestant than it helped them. I think they interviewed, if I remember correctly, I think they interviewed one of the cycle winners, and she said that it hindered her going on Top Model rather than helped. At least American Idol and X Factor and all these singing programs produce a lot of talent with staying power, like musicians with staying power in the industry. As far as I know, apart from Winnie Harlow, I don't really think Top Model produced that many talents with like a lot of staying power in the industry, save for Winnie Harlow. If I'm not mistaken, I don't really know of any talent that was produced from that show that really, really made it big in the industry and was a model for a long time, and Top Model being a direct contributor of that. I realize that when I say talent, it may become confusing. It's a general term that I sort of use for creatives that makes sense. So like a talent, a musician, talent model, anything like that. The thing with the judges as well, that they were getting eliminated later on, is so nasty. With no warning and no chance to speak up for themselves, it is really giving toxic. And they did say some things about the initial idea not being that, and the show slowly straying away from the original brainchild of it, the concept of it. But yeah, regardless, what unfolded was so harmful for a lot of people. What else did I watch? I'm gonna skip all the quesos because I watch queso every day. That goes without saying. This one, I might need some more information, but I did watch without context. I just clicked on it one morning. Was this yesterday or the day before yesterday? About Maddie Westbrook. What's going on? What's going on with Maddie's past relationship? I do watch Maddie's content, and I am aware that they have a girlfriend that they recently broke up with, and I am aware of that like friend group, like with Carter, and but I was not aware of this. They seem to be defending themselves against some accusations, and I'm not sure that I am informed enough to like hand out opinions about this, but I hope it's like not true, and I hope that they're innocent of these accusations. And yeah, is it raining? They're fighting. It's not raining. Can you see that? The silhouette of the birds like murdering each other outside. On a more serious note, I have been made aware of the arrest of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor recently, on his birthday, if I'm not mistaken. I watched some videos, including Penguin Zero Moist Critical video on it. Just the fact that they arrested him on his birthday is so insanely appropriate. Only people get birthdays, and since you have proven that you are no longer a human being, seems apt that you do not get to celebrate a birthday. I think my mother showed me like 1 or 2 videos about people from the UK just I'm not sure if this now that I'm about to tell you, I'm not even sure that it's real or it's AI. My mother does tend to fall for some of those AI videos. But she did show me, like, in passing, like, I just glanced at it. She did show me one where someone put a picture of former Prince Andrew in the Louvre. If I'm not mistaken, I could be spreading some severe bakery right now. But yeah, I did see that video of someone putting a picture of him, like an unflattering picture of him in the Louvre, if that even is real. I did also see a person posting some like nasty flyers about it outside the Sandringham signage, if that even is real. I thought it was pretty funny. I mean, sometimes when you step outside of the bounds of what it takes to be a human being, you get what you get. People make fun of you. Another thing that happened the past week is the death of Eric Dane and also of James Van Der Beek. I know more of Eric Dane's work just because I love Grey's Anatomy, especially the earlier seasons. So I'm such a big fan of Eric Dane, and James Van Der Beek is more my uncle's and my mom's time. He was their heartthrob, and it's just both are such tragic losses, and it really makes you think about how short life is. With Eric Dane, especially with such a rare illness and the conditions involved with that illness, where you might wake up and have this part of you no longer functioning, is just, it's so scary. And I was trying to put my mind in vaguely, I mean, I could never even fully imagine, but I was trying to like sort of put my mind in there, in that perspective. When people in passing ponder about their worst fear, they often say, oh, what if I wake up tomorrow and I no longer have legs? We hear that all the time, but for this person, that was their daily life, starting from their diagnosis. They woke up and a part of them was no longer a part of them, and that's just, I think that's really, really scary. And how he handled it, I think, was impressively strong, despite how scary he must have been, really. I mean, I, of course, cannot speak for that person, but it just seems like he was very brave to be able to still speak on the illness and try to raise awareness, even as he was actively going through it, and the illness slowly chipping away at him. And it's so sad. And I hope that his entire family and his children, and also James Van Der Beek's children and his entire family, are well, and I hope that everything goes well for them. I mean, as well as can be expected during these terrible circumstances. It's sad. It's really sad. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I don't know how to pivot from this topic, because I just made myself really sad right now. And yeah, I guess this is a good stopping point. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.